Hey, it's Courier Girl, and today we're going to do a job search in Sacramento, California. Sacramento is the capital of California. It's about 2/3 up the state, maybe a little bit more than halfway, where the state kind of makes that little bend. And it's not on the coast, it's a bit inland. So let's start by looking at what cities are around Sacramento so that we can see how long it might take to do intercity type of shuttles. All right, if you want to we're going to go to Stockton first, which is about 45 minutes away. Then Modesto, which is you go to Stockton, then you go to Modesto. It's like an hour and 15 minutes away. Then San Francisco, which is a pretty big city, is an hour and a half away, so not really very far. And Oakland's not too far from San Francisco. And then Santa Rosa, which is just north of San Francisco, that's like an hour and 40 minutes away. And San Jose, which is just south of San Francisco, is like 2 hours away. And you can see that we went on different routes to get to each one. Then a bit farther away is Reno, Nevada, which is 2 hours, 3 minutes away. And I looked at Las Vegas, but it was like 8 hours away. And then LA, which is like 6 hours away. It's going to be quite of a long jaunt, but I bet they do have some business going to the LA area. All right, so that's surrounding cities, but I bet there's a lot in Sacramento as well. So let's look at courier businesses in Sacramento, California. So we're going to do the map first, and then we're going to go scroll through Google for a little bit. All right. Valley Courier Express is the first one that comes up. And let's check them out. Same day delivery service, responsive to your business needs. Here's their phone number right on the front page, and here is their email right here. And it doesn't say a lot about them, just a little bit of a paragraph. Services that they do. This tells you all the different services that they do, so make sure that you check on that. This is just for clients. Open an account, all that's for clients. Contact us, let's look there first. This is just an email form, so I would go back to the home page and get their phone number and email address. And we also saw employment here. It's just a form that you can fill out. So they don't really tell you about what they're offering or what it is. They're just asking for your information. So, and the position desired is driver or independent contractor, so you can choose either. But I would call them first before you fill out that information and actually talk to them. Okay, let's see who's next. Right Now Couriers. Oh, we click here first, and then we go to their website. Okay. Here's a main phone number. Here are their locations. Looks like they have 5 different locations. You can read about this. Click on Read More to get more information about any of these different things. It looks like they do both delivery and warehousing. And here's their building. You don't know if this is all of their building or if this is like one of those business places where they rent part of the building. We don't know about what that is. Okay, dedicated drivers. Let's look at that. So this is about replacing your fleet. So let's say that you have a driver and your driver's calling off sick, or you have a vehicle and it's breaking down all the time. And it's just not cost effective for you to run your own deliveries, but you need somebody to do deliveries more than just UPS or FedEx or calling a courier every once in a while. They can give you like this driver and these vehicles are assigned to you. And if this driver calls in sick, we have other drivers who can fill in. So it eliminates a ton of problems. You don't have to give them benefits. You don't have to give any of that stuff because you're just paying this company to take care of all of that for you. All right, so contact, join the team. This is what you need to do, and it says apply in person at one of our local branches. Locations, find the local branch. All right, here you go. This is their address. You can go and see them. This is their phone number. I would call them first and talk to somebody if you can, and then stop by, and here's their email. The other thing that I would do is this. Let's say that you call, and this could be any place, not just this place. You call and they're like, you know, we really just want you to come in. We just come in and ask for an application. That's the way we do it here. So you go in, you ask for an application, make sure you dress appropriately because you don't know who's going to see you. You know, the person who's standing behind the counter could be the hiring manager. So you want to dress as if you're going to a job interview. You don't have to all be in a suit and tie. That's not this type of work, but you know what I mean. All right. So when you go in and you fill in your application, I would probably take it with me and then fill it in at home and make a copy of it or take a picture of it or something like that. All right. That's so that if the person calls back and it says, I saw that you wrote on your application, this or that or whatever, you can have a copy there so you can look at it and you can know exactly what they're talking about. All right, then when you go to turn it in, and this applies to anyone, not just here, you ask whoever you give it to, like hand it to a person, don't just leave it on the counter. Ask the person who will be reviewing this, how long until I can expect them to get back to me, who do I contact if I have questions or need to follow up. You know, and then write this stuff down so that you can follow up yourself if you don't hear back within a few days. Because, you know, you are a courier, you're a business of one, so act like a business, you know. You're trying to get a client. The courier company is your customer, they are your client. You're providing a service for them. So as a salesperson for your company of one, you need to follow up. Look at it that way, not as a person trying to get a job, because it's a whole different thing. All right, so now we know how to get a hold of them in Sacramento. Okay, let's go on to the next one, Capital Mail Courier Services. They do not have Capital Mall Courier Services, excuse me. They don't have a website, but they do have an address and a phone number, so I would contact them and talk to them about what they have available. Echo Courier OTG. Phone number and address. There is no website, so again, call, talk to them, see if it's a good fit. Direct delivery service. Let's check their website out. They are an Amazon provider, so that means that they have a contract with Amazon to provide X number of drivers, and they have Amazon trucks, so you would be an employee, you would be driving an Amazon truck. You would probably have employee benefits. Amazon is a lot of deliveries. It can be like 150 to 200 deliveries a day, but a lot of them are right, you know, up the street or next door to each other. So you get like clusters, you know, like apartment buildings, you might deliver to several different places, homes, you might be walking up and down the street delivering, all that kind of thing. So this, I believe, is an employee-based thing. If you click on employment, it will take you to Indeed, I think. Here, let's click on employment. Oh, current openings. It talks to you about, we're hiring all locations, Sacramento, Manteca, Richmond, Salt Lake City, Utah. 150 to 200 passages a day. Click here for a full description. Oh, this wants you to save a document. I'm not going to go ahead and do that. And then click here for open positions. I believe takes you to Indeed. And then you can also, this is kind of cool, check out reviews by other people who've driven for them. So this is cool because you can go to Indeed, and if a job is if a company is advertising on Indeed, you know, has an account on Indeed, you will see reviews from other drivers. So that is another way to review things. I probably should make a video on that. Let me write a note. Okay, there you go. Now keep in mind, whenever people write reviews, a lot of people are more likely to post complaints than compliments. So sometimes you get a lot of complaints, but then you work for a company and it's a whole different experience. So I don't take that as the end all be all of anything. And also I know that there is no perfect job out there. All right, Served is another courier service. They have an address and a phone number, no website. And I don't see any little paragraph about them or a review, so you just have to call them and find out. Local delivery guy courier service, phone or address and phone number, no website, and no real paragraph about them or review. So again, give them a call, see what they have to say. Unity Couriers Inc. has a phone number but no address listed, and let's check out their website. Remember, these phone numbers and addresses and everything, when you put your Google listing up as a business, you have to put that in. So some people don't put that in. All right. Overnight and same-day shipping. Overnight delivery. This website has not been updated in a while. You can tell because it says Adobe Flash Player is no longer supported. And so they just haven't updated that. That was probably some kind of picture or moving banner. Okay. Homepage tells you all about them. Here's an 800 number. They have boxes kind of like FedEx or UPS does. Dropbox network in 10 Western states. So that's who they're competing with, like the overnight mail, the UPSs, and the FedExes. Okay, so find a Dropbox, products and services, overnight letters, packs, envelopes, service locations. These are the states that they serve. So they're dedicated to the western part of the country. That's cool. You can open an account, shipping label, order supplies, zip code, about them. See, here's their employment link. Let's check that out. Let's see, equal opportunity, competitive compensation packages, health benefits, and value-added employment opportunities. Call this number. I would call them and say, do you ever use independent contractor drivers? They might or they might not, so you don't know without giving them a call. Let's see, there is no same phone number right here, so call the number or fill out the form. But I would call them and ask, because they might. It might be that they have locations where they don't have enough drivers to cover all the business, or locations where there's not a lot of business, so it doesn't really warrant having an employee driver. So they may use independent contractors sometimes. They may not. You don't know until you make that call. All right, let's go on. At your service couriers. I didn't want to do a new window, so I'm going to close it and do a new tab. I like to be neat and organized. All right, professional on-time delivery services or on-time professional delivery services. If I want to do it in order, this tells you about, they go San Francisco, the Bay Area, Reno, and everywhere in between. So those are pretty much the areas that we looked at on the map. So our services about us, leave your info, phone number right here. Our services. You can read all about their, oh, they do motorcycle delivery. Huh. All right, there you go. And about us, I'm just seeing if there's another way to get a hold of them other than the phone number there. I don't see anything. Leave us your info. This is like, we'll send them an email. And that's it. You can check out the reviews too if you want to. Okay. Express Drop Courier Service is a shipping service, it says. And I believe, let's just check their website to make sure, but I believe that's like where you drop off your packages. Oh, air freight, road freight, warehousing, ocean logistics. So they do a lot of big stuff. Doesn't really say anything. Here's their social media right here. Here's their phone number and email right there. Our services. We already looked at that. Contact. I think this is not what we're looking for. I think this is a more of a logistics and freight company than a courier company. Okay. Go-Getters Delivery. I was having internet issues earlier, so hopefully it's going to continue to work. If not, I'm going to pause this video and come back later when the internet's more stable. Let's just check real quick. Still working. It was just slow. Okay. Go-Getters Delivery, 30 years of experience. There was a join our team link. We'll check that out in a minute. Here's our services. Scroll down for all that. Phone number and email. About us, we'll go to Couriers. It's just probably the same link as we saw below. Different things that they do. This is their blog. Make sure that you read people's blogs and get on their newsletters because you'll find out more about them. Let's see. We're always expanding. Drivers. Class C driver. Cargo van bobtail. Again, I'm not sure what a Class C means in California speak. So hopefully you know that if you live in California, and if you don't have a Class C, you can get a Class C license. Full-time, part-time, on-call. Load truck and unload truck. It doesn't say. All right, it does not say if it is an independent contractor or if it is an employee position, and it does not say that I saw if you're driving their vehicle or yours. So I think the best thing to do is to call them right here and just get the information before you decide if you want to go ahead and apply to work with them. Ross Delivery Service. Phone number and address, no website. I guess these are pictures of their office. Oh, it says trucking company, so I bet it's not courier, I bet it's trucking. Okay, Means Express Service LLC. Courier Service, no website. So here is their kind of address. There's no street number and phone number right here. All right. TForce Logistics is a national, actually international courier service. They're in the Sacramento Army Depot, and here is their phone number. Okay, TForce Logistics is final mile, service perfected, how can we help? The red is Canada, the gray is the US. They have lots of different locations. You know, one of the nice things, this is a little bit of an aside, but one of the nice things about getting on board with a national company is, like, let's say you want to move to a different state, you can get on where you are, stay there for a little while, and then ask to be transferred. And it's easier than going to a new state and trying to figure out how you're going to work. Here's their social media. English, French, vendor connect, tracking, contact, opportunities, USA. And there was also Canada, if you needed to work in Canada. Drive Force. Let's go driver. Let's go there is no California, Sacramento. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, you can see. All right, so for them, you would just have to contact them, and since we didn't see anything in Sacramento, but it doesn't mean it's not there. It just means that they're not advertising there. So here, this is like an 800 number. Here's their address in Sacramento. Let's go back to their actual website again. I was looking for locations, looking for a local Sacramento number. Here we go. Oh, you can't click on it. So they have a location there, but there's no local number. So you're going to have to call their main number and just talk to them about it. All right. Medical Couriers, Inc. is a courier service. About services, stories, and news. Here's a phone number right at the top. Coverage availability. So they have different locations. California, 5 million miles a year. And that's in one truck. Oh my God, that would kill me. Doing 85,000 miles a year last year was a lot of driving. So I'm just trying to see. We are medical delivery only, so they don't do anything else. We have never lost a specimen. That is amazing. Let's see. Here's an info email address. Couriers. I'm just trying to see. Here's a form that you can fill out. if you want more information on becoming a driver. However, I would ask for sure if these are employee jobs, like are you driving their cars? Is it a W-2 job or is it an independent contractor job before going too far forward with that. And I would not ask that in a forum. I would actually call. Because if you ask it in a forum, they may just not get back to you, and then you're kind of left hanging. But if you actually talk to somebody, you'll have a definitive answer. All right, Sky Envoy Courier Service is a shipping company. I'm going to go there anyway. They don't have a privacy certificate. Here's their phone number. Here's their email. Let's check out at services. Overland transportation. So these are big trucks. It doesn't look like it's actually Courier Services. It looks like it's a trucking company. So we're not going to spend any more time on them. Last minute SOS filings. They do not have a website and they have an address, but they do not have a phone number. So I guess we won't be talking to them. Capital Delivery Systems. Address, phone number, picture of a building, 1 5-star review. It was 5 years ago, and a little bit from other websites. It looks like they do have a Facebook page, so you can go to their Facebook page here if you want to do that. And a LinkedIn, you can go to their LinkedIn. These web results can be helpful in finding out more information on a company that doesn't have a lot of information out there. XPO Logistics. Home delivery. It says it's a mailing service, but it also says home delivery in their title. So, truck brokerage and less than truckload freight transportation. So it's going to be trucks. So we're not going to spend any more time on that. All right. On Demand Legal has a website, and it is an on-demand All right, here's our Sacramento office. Here's their Reading office. So all sorts of legal, service of process, all of that type of stuff. Let's see. Here's all of their contact info. I don't think this is going to be any different, but I would just contact them and find out if they use independent couriers or not, or what type of other jobs they have for independent people like you and me. All right, that's it for the courier businesses. We found enough so that we're not going to go on to page 2, but if you want to go on to page 2 in your own search, that's great. Go ahead and do that. So now we're going to go to, oh, wait. I'm wrong. This isn't the end. That was the end of the maps. Now we're going to scroll down through Google for just a minute. Okay, reliable couriers. I think we already looked at them. Oh, we didn't. We look at them in every job search. That's why I thought that. They're a national company, or pretty much national. And, they have lots of different areas. So this is their Sacramento page, and this is their Sacramento phone number. So this is who I would be calling to find out more information about careers in that office. And you can scroll down and find out more about all that type of stuff. Their FAQs, be a driver, apply today. Services right here, and we'll go to Jobs, which is going to be the same as Apply Today. You can fill out this form to apply for a delivery job, but I would call their Sacramento office first, and not their 888 number, but their, come on, all the way to the top, their actual Sacramento number, and talk to somebody there. All right, let's see, who else? Expertise.com, that's a list. Redline Courier. Let's check them out. I don't think we saw them either yet. No, we didn't. Let's see. They serve the Sacramento area. Offices in Central and Southern California. Medical, computerized dispatch, online account. Areas. Here's their phone number, toll-free and local number. Here's a bigger list of the places that they cover. Services. This just tells you more about the services that they do, so read through all that. FAQ, you can read through all that. Contact info in Sacramento, LA, and San Diego. Let's go to Couriers. Here's their social media, by the way. Uh-oh, their Couriers didn't work. All right, let's reload this one time. Their Courier, they probably have, it's probably a feed from their jobs listings on some kind of site, and it's just not working right now. So I would call them right here and tell them that you went and looked at Couriers on their website. For whatever reason it wasn't working, and just ask your questions. Okay. Bottom line delivery. Nope, you don't want to do that. We want to open it in a new tab. That way we don't lose our search. Bottom line delivery we have not looked at before, and this is a reason why we look at both the map and the results under the map. Not everybody is on the map. Okay, so these are the things that they do right there. These are some of the areas that they cover right there. Some of the services that they do, their social media, contact. There is an email form that you can contact them. Did we see a phone number here? I do not see a phone number for them, which is weird. The reason that I say that it's weird is because looking at San Francisco or San Diego. Oh, San Francisco. Boy, we are searching Sacramento today, but I looked at San Francisco. Here's an 800 number. So I don't know if this is going to be, it's 378-8890. Coverages. Sacramento. Same phone number, 378-8890. Did we look there at first? Sorry about that. All right, let's go on to the next one. We just did bottom line delivery. Courier Board is a board that matches up courier drivers with jobs. Some people say it works good, some people say it works bad. Jet delivery. Locations. Doesn't say anything about Sacramento. New service area, Sacramento, available October 18th. Okay, we're going to say that's October of 2021. So it is available now, and they did not update their website because this is March of 22 that we're doing this video. Here's their 800 number. Here they're hiring full-time drivers. I would say they're probably still hiring full-time drivers. This is new services. That's like sales. Let's see, learn more here about new drivers. And it says employee drivers. So they have, employee drivers. However, you could call them and you could say, locations, contact us. Come on. You could call them and you could say, hey, do you also use independent contractors? Because especially if they're starting a new branch, they don't have enough employee drivers, they will hire independents, at least at first, because they still have to get the work done. And if they don't have enough employees, they'll either hire other courier companies to do it for them or independents or both. You could call human resources. You could call customer service and ask who to talk to, specifically about the Sacramento office or wherever you are. Okay, same day shipping from Sacramento to San Francisco. So if you like driving back and forth, they drive back and forth. How it works. Mobile apps. So this is an app-based thing like a DoorDash or something like that. But still, as I've said before, the gig economy can be a good way to make money or to fill in if your other work has gaps. Okay, TaskRabbit. I want to do it in a new tab, so I went back. Oh, here it is. It's still loading. Okay. Contactless pickup and delivery. Looks like they do anything from takeout to groceries and necessities. I see a bicycle. So it looks like you can maybe add yourself. And then become a driver. Services. So they do all sorts of things. Driving, furniture assembly, TV mounting. They're kind of like not just driving. They're kind of like a jack of all trades and become a tasker instead of a driver. So these are things that you might do. And if you like doing this type of stuff, that might be great. Who knows? And it doesn't, you can get their app in the App Store. So this is app based. I'm only looking to see where else they are in case people are watching this and they're not in Sacramento. Services by city. So they are in a ton of different cities. So this could hook you up with all sorts of types of work, kind of a gig economy thing. This is actually something that I'm going to pull this into its own window because I'm going to do some research on this later for somebody that I know that might be able to utilize that. Okay, so there we have it. You can go on to the other pages if you want to, but I think we have a lot of interesting places to research. Now let's go to the Courier Jobs. All right, we're going to go to Jobs. GoPuff is an app. Canazon is cannabis delivery. I think it's a driver/sales job. And It's an employee job, I'm pretty sure. W-2 job, yes. Custom Care Logistics. This is Amazon. This is like beverage delivery. W-2 job. Millgard Manufacturing. Unloading finished product, parts and materials to contractors and job sites, and yeah, it has benefits and whatnot, so it's a W-2 job. MedSpeed is medical delivery, and it's a W-2 job. PepsiCo, that's like beverage, soft drinks, energy drinks, stuff like that. Club Nirvana needs a delivery driver. This is cannabis, and this is probably going to be a W-2 job. Delta Print Group, $18 an hour with benefits, W-2 job. Delivery driver, Flour Co., W-2 employment. Look, it says there right here. Class A driver, big trucks. Amazon Freight Partner. That's what that means, is you would be picking up stuff at one Amazon warehouse and driving it to another warehouse, or picking it up from airports and driving it to warehouses. Okay. Auto parts for AutoZone. I believe that's usually a W-2 job. Roberts Converting Company, part-time driver. A library bus. You must have a 7.5 ton clean light license. Check this out. This is in euros. I don't even know if... Yeah, this is like in the UK. So I think they are a little confused about where they are advertising. I don't know. Could be wrong. This could be Sacramento, but the fact that it's not in US dollars, it's kind of weird. I don't think. Maybe you want to drive a library bus. When I was a kid, we had what they called a bookmobile come to our neighborhood a couple times during the summer when school was out, and that was like the big deal because all the kids would run, and it was like a little library in a bus. We would check our books out and return our books from last time. It was pretty darn cool. All right. Medical courier. Moment Logistics. Route split 9 a.m. to 1:30 and then 5 p.m. to 8:30. $16.50 an hour. And then there's a 9 to 4 one also. Because it's an hourly position, I'm thinking it's W-2. Okay, another Amazon one. Instacart is a gig economy. SkipTea is a gig economy. Delta Express delivery. So it would be under FedEx. So this is going from the airport. You'd be driving their vehicle, and it is starting pay with bonuses, so it's probably going to be a W-2 job. Check this out. Able to pass a physical, including a drug test, unless using a personal vehicle in our alternative vehicle program driving positions. What does that tell you? It tells you that they do have jobs that are independent contractors, and they call them something else. Gotta be a detective, man. So let's go to Delta Express Delivery. Logistics partner for your business. So let's see if we can find a contact info. They have little vans. Recruiting, HR department, right here. And I would just say, do you have positions for independent contractors driving their own vehicle? Here's an HR email as well. Because it kind of said that in their own, let's look at truck types. It kind of said that in their own advertisement, alternative, what did they call it? Alternative Vehicle Program. So I would call Human Resources and specifically ask about that. Let's go work with us and see what happens. It's just an application here. I wouldn't fill out this application unless I talked to somebody first and tell them that you are specifically interested in that alternative vehicle program. Contact us doesn't really take us to a contact us form, does it? Let me scroll down. Where was I? I was in jobs. It's kind of like stuck. Like it won't. Let's go back to the home and then down to the contact us. Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm having trouble scrolling up and down a site, so we're just going to leave it there. But I would contact them. I think we found like HR numbers and all that kind of stuff. I would contact them before just filling out information to make sure that they actually had jobs that we would want to do. Okay, so DoorDash, Vitus Healthcare. So they have insurance and they have, where was that? Way down here. 401ks and all that. That's a W-2. Pizza Hut's delivery driver, Bud Cars. Operating a company vehicle in a safe manner. Using good judgment. Paid training, employee discount. That is a W-2 job. See, strategic delivery solutions. Weekly settlements. Have to have a car. No sedans. Hatchback, SUV, minivan, crossover vehicle, no sedans. They probably have things that you couldn't get in and out of a trunk. So, transporting life-saving medicine. So this is pharmacy type stuff. Long-term contracts, fuel surcharge, weekly settlements and direct deposits. And let's see. Strategic delivery solutions. Search them. Drive for us. Door to door and coast to coast. Contractors. So you are a contractor. Driver questionnaire. And you can apply right there. Or you can, let's do their contact us and see what that has to say. There's a phone number right there. There's an email right there. their offices are in New Jersey. They're probably a national company. Let's see. Senior leadership, why us? I'm looking for a list of locations. Kind of a map. It's probably all over the country. So you're going to have to call their number here and find out who to contact locally. Okay, let's see. Deliver that. I believe that's an app type thing. Apps are everywhere, aren't they? Delivery opportunities providing higher pay rates. You'll be able to earn more than deliver that than other delivery platforms with less time out of your already busy schedule. So, based on average, it's between $25 and $30, and they only take about 30 to 45 minutes. That's not bad. Let's check them out a little bit. We do know that it's an app-based. We do know that it is a gig economy thing. Food deliver, 4 drivers, or by drivers, 4 drivers. So it's kind of like a DoorDash or something like that. And here are all the locations that they are in. Let's go to California. Long Beach, Orange County, Riverside, Sacramento. Drive in Sacramento. Up to $40 an hour, earn more. Yeah, so it might be worth checking out. Now, some things about some of these gig economy jobs, the really popular ones like DoorDash, you can be busy all the time. Some of these other ones don't have enough work to keep you busy, but as I've said in other videos, it could be good to fill in. If you need to fill in work, like you have a down day or, your other stuff just isn't hopping, you can fill in with this type of stuff and still make money for that day. Full-time for Napa, that's auto parts. That's going to be a W-2 job. Jobs in Logistics is looking for a CDL driver and Class A. Okay. Ace Hardware is looking for a delivery driver. And you probably are going to work in a store also, and so it's going to be a W-2 job. Sacramento, Postmates. Picking up orders from Postmates. So Postmates is one of those where you can, let's say that you live in a place where you don't want to have deliveries at home, or you don't want your home address. So you would pick up orders from Postmates partner merchants and deliver them to customers. So people can order through Postmates, and then you pick it up from the actual store or from a Postmates warehouse. So, guaranteed wage, incentive, customer tips, referral bonuses. So it's all app-based. So it's like a gig economy thing. Go for delivery driver. Okay, big and bulky materials. Go for a mobile app to accept orders in your area. This is another app-based one. Platt is a branch driver. Delivery van or box truck, it's probably going to be theirs, and you get insurance, medical, dental. It's a W-2 job. Groceries, Imperfect Foods. They deliver imperfect foods to people that I guess aren't pretty enough for the grocery store. When I was a kid, I remember you got what you got at the grocery store, and you didn't really think about if something was a little, ugly, as long as it tasted good. Anyway, believe this is a delivery W-2 job. NorCal Medicine Man. Use your own car Drivers deliver. It's cannabis delivery support personnel. I don't know if this is a W-2 or independent contractor job. Marijuana delivery. You can call this number and find out. I don't want to make a call. I just want it to, I guess if you hit contact us, it's going to try to make a phone call. Here's their phone number again. You need to be 21 and have an ID. Yeah, I would call them and find out more information and see what they have to say. Let's see, who else? Best Buy, that's probably going to be a Best Buy owned or rented vehicles. That's going to be a delivery type W-2 job. Class A, Amazon. DPCO is a app-based thing. LKQ Corporation has benefits. That's going to be W-2. Shell Freight Lines, probably need a Class A, heavy or tractor trailer truck, capacity of 26,000 pounds, GWV or GVW. Yeah, that's kind of, you need a commercial driver license. All right, Lasher Auto Group. Benefits, W-2. Mission Linen Supply, route service driver. This is going to be a W-2 job. Full-time, full benefits. Wizix Technology Group, deliver, set up, and install copier printers. W-2 job. Cannabis delivery, compensation, $15 an hour plus tips and company car. Company car tells me it's going to be a W-2 job. Uber, Shipped, Lyft, all gig economy jobs. AutoZone's going to be W-2. Delivery, Keystone Automotive Operations. This is W-2 job. Driver, Strategic Delivery Solutions. Just trying to see. This, I believe, is it's an independent contractor job. Your own vehicle. You get fuel surcharges, toll reimbursements. Yeah, all that type of thing. And here's the number to call. It's right here in the ad. So that's who I would call right here. 813-931-0107. Okay. Shuttle driver, Laz Parking. This is probably going to be a W-2 job, driving people from where they park to the buildings where they're going. Unloading and loading of passengers and employees from assigned destinations. So it's kind of like a shuttle, like a minibus. All right. And it says that you get benefits and all that type of thing. Advanced Auto Parts, part-time driver. Store position, who also does deliveries. So there's that. Now, Advanced Auto in select cities and locations also uses courier companies, and they're often, not always, but often contracted through TForce, who we talked about before. So if you were to work for TForce, you could end up driving for Advanced Auto and other places as well. Okay, Transtar Industries, a city van to transport materials and merchandise to destinations. So this would be a W-2 job. And if you look at the benefits there, you see that as well. Sacramento Holiday Inn needs a van driver, taking people probably back and forth to the airport and all that kind of thing, or between different things. So that is got benefits, and it's a W-2 job. It's not a bad gig, by the way. But yeah. Oh, I just want to go back here real quick. So this said right here, local airports, restaurants, theaters, sporting events, convention centers, all that type of stuff. So you'd be like a hotel shuttle driver. Okay, food delivery driver, Sacramento, California is, oh, that's Grubhub. That's an app, sorry. Deliver That is an app. Med1 Group, medical equipment delivery driver. Distribution and delivery of equipment to hospitals in a geographic area covered by the Med1 Group. So this is a W-2 type job. And what that means is light equipment maintenance and cleaning, materials and supplies, assembles orders, prepares things for the shipment. So just to let you know that some hospitals have equipment that's portable, and to save money, they will transport it around to different hospitals, doctors' offices, outbuildings, and things like that. So that's what this job is all about. But it's a W-2 job. Like I said, I just wanted to show you that. Amazon transporter, Mercy General Hospital. This is probably transporting patients, right? And this is in the hospital, to and from the operating procedural areas, operating rooms, patient units. So you would be, it's a W-2 job, and you would be transporting patients around the hospital, you know, pushing them in their little wheeled beds and stuff like that. Parts delivery, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Full-time team members are eligible for benefits. So you'd work in the store, and you drive the company vehicle, and you would deliver to customers, usually commercial customers, and between stores possibly too. All right, Finish Master Delivery Driver. This is a W-2 job. Oh, you can even get pet insurance. Cool. I just want to stop here for a minute and say that I know that it looks like most of these are W-2 jobs in this job search. Sometimes you get that. But that's why we look at the courier companies first, because a lot of them are not advertising. They're not actively advertising that they're always open to great couriers to work for them. So don't be discouraged just because a lot of these look like W-2 jobs. Okay. Compensation, starting wage $15 an hour, but you get tips and other things. You have to have an actual car, can't be a bike or motorcycle. And they're going to want you to do everything, including driving. So it's a pizza delivery type thing. This is UPS. This is warehouse associate and delivery driver. So it's going to be working in a warehouse and occasionally making deliveries. So this is going to be a W-2 job. West Sacramento, on Courier 365. I don't think that's one that we saw before. Permanently closed. Well, you can give them a call anyway. Doesn't mean they're not somewhere. They might be somewhere. Let's look at their website. $800 number. Social media. To contact us. Phone number and email and form. So go ahead and give them a call and see how they're doing. The reason that even though it said permanently closed when we looked before, they're advertising jobs. So they may have just moved or something like that. Okay, package delivery, Amazon Flex. That's like an app thing for Amazon where you use your own vehicle and you can pick up jobs as you want. Not a bad gig, actually. I know people who do it. Non-CDL, American Tire Distributors. So you're transporting tires and probably other things too. You're collecting payments. 75% travel. Employees will be required, so that tells me it's employees. And usually, not always, but usually if they want you to collect money from people, they're going to want you to be an employee for like liability reasons. So you have to have a valid Class C driver's license. I think this is W-2 job. Okay, Sutter Health driver. Vehicle to transport potential. Oh, this is like a nursing home. You're driving a bus or a van probably and transporting seniors to like various locations, like activities, the store, things like that. So I think this is going to be a W-2 job. Where were we? Senior care driver. Okay. Pharmaceutical medical delivery, strategic delivery solutions, weekly settlements, home daily, fuel surcharge. This is a 1099. You can tell that. It's medical stuff, and let's check them out. We already looked at them when we were looking at the businesses. So yeah, there's that one again. Okay, Finish Master. Medical, dental, employee discounts, all that kind of stuff, W-2. ABF Freight's going to be trucking, going to be CDL type stuff, big trucks. Walmart, online order filling and delivery. You could be a Walmart delivery person. That's going to be a W-2 job. Class A, wine and spirits. It is distributor. They need a Class A driver, so you'd be driving a large truck, probably taking product from a warehouse to customers, like individual stores or restaurants or whatever. All right, another Amazon one. Full-time driver, SJ Distributors. They have benefits. Oh, you even get a birthday gift. Yay. Employee activities. So they're trying to keep you entertained while you work for them. Let's see. Checking and maintaining the truck before driving tells you it is their truck. So it's going to be a W-2 position. Okay. Driver, Core Mark. Core Mark driver. Warehouse to store. Lots of different benefits, so definitely a W-2 position. DoorDash, SP Plus, shuttle driver. Okay. I'm just reading this real quick. My mind actually started wandering. You know, these videos can get long, and I was just thinking, you guys must be so bored watching all this. But if you're in Sacramento or what other city that I'm doing at the time, then maybe this is interesting to you because I'm trying to help you find courier work in these cities. So if you're bored, I apologize. Sometimes I kind of lose track too a little bit, but there's just so much information to go through. So yeah, all right. Just trying to see vehicle inspections, cleanliness of the bus interiors. So what is, oh, it's a shuttle driver. So that's a W-2 job. CDL2 Republic Services, Class B or higher. So that's going to be a W-2 job. Commercial driver, A&A Concrete Supply, that's going to be a W-2 job. Ernest Packaging, Class B, W-2 job. TransForce, CDL, CDL job, CDL job. Uber is an app. American Tire Distributors is going to be a W-2 job, most likely driving tires to their stores, using a company truck. Shipped is an app job. Cisco is a Class A. Deliveroo driver, natural urban. Your own vehicle, scooter, bike, or car, work when you want at the tap of a button. This is an app type job. Totally free and applies from the moment you go online, get paid when you want. Send your earnings weekly. So this is an app. So Deliveroo is who you Google for that one. Let's see. Lyft is Lyft, Class A. Pizza delivery, Class A. Aaron's company. Aaron's does rentals, furniture, and other rentals. So you'd be driving, installing, showing customers how to use merchandise, and much more. That would definitely be a W-2 job. M2 Lions in Logistics. You would get an assigned delivery vehicle. These are large vehicles. This is going to be a W-2 job. They want commercial driving experience. All right. Serve It Up delivery. Food items to different addresses through different routes. So let's check it out. Shift. Big difference in pay. There are going to be in Antelope, California, and they're going to be open soon. So this is brand new. Your own transportation, excellent customer service. Deliver or go to serveitupdelivery.com and find out more. So let's go there and find out more. Restaurants, drive for us, partner with us. Restaurant and grocery delivery. So it's kind of like you can fill out this form if you want to drive with them. It's kind of like a DoorDash or something like that. So I would call them and find out more information before just applying for that. But it looks like they're opening new locations, so that might be a great ground floor opportunity. Let's see, heavy duty truck parts delivery driver. Delivering parts, picking up parts, all this kind of stuff. Lots of work, top pay in the industry, benefits. So I think that usually means W-2. Truck driver. 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. company vehicle. I believe also you're going to be working the warehouse when needed, so I believe this is a W-2 position. Consolidated electrical distributors. All right, profit sharing, insurance, etc. W-2 job. Amazon Freight Partner would be a W-2 job. And plus you need a CDLA. Driver entry level, MedStar. 40 hours a week, $15.75 an hour plus benefits. Additional driving positions, medical vision insurance, simple IRA. So you're talking about a W-2 job. I was just scanning to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Flatbed driver, Sacramento. This is a W-2 job. Ray's Beer Division, delivery supervisor. So this is a W-2 job. Delivery driver, TKC Holdings. See, medical plans with prescription coverage, dental, blah, 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 blah. This is W-2 job, pizza delivery, auto parts for AutoZone. This is probably a W-2 job. Usually AutoZone is. Shipped is a gig economy job. Warehouse associate driver. Cogent Infotech. Assembles and fills orders, loads and unloads common carrier and company vehicles. Assembles orders to be shipped UPS. This is like a warehouse job. Okay. Driver, recruiting event. Jobsinlogistics.com. So they are doing a trucking, driving, recruiting event on Saturday, March 19th. That's today. I'm making this video today. I may not post it today, but it's when I'm making it. So you missed that one, but you could go to jobsinlogistics.com and find out when their next job fair is going to be. And you know that they're looking to connect companies with drivers, so they might be worth checking into. You know, temp agencies and job placement agencies can also help people out to find courier type work. Okay, class A or B, flatbed driver, dedicated flatbed driver, paid training, rider and pet policies. So I bet you can take your pet with you. Newer trucks, this is going to be a TARP pay, bonus pay for Canada. This is, you have to have a class A. All right, full-time road driver, TForce Freight. TForce does courier work, but they also do freight work, so they will take big loads between different cities, states, whatever. They want somebody with a class A. Uber is gig economy. Office Depot is doing box truck deliveries. Pretty sure this is going to be a W-2 job. Not 100% sure. Okay, it's going to keep going on and on and on forever, so I'm going to stop here because we've already been on this video a really long time. That's it for Sacramento, California. Use this information to start your job search. Make those phone calls, make those connections. The more you connect with people and talk to people and become known in the industry, and the better work you do, the more in demand you're going to become. So I wish you the best on your hunt for the perfect courier job. Peace out, and I will see you on the road.